Hey guys, welcome to my video. But this is just a disclaimer. We are supposed to make this video a month ago, so just like a while ago, I mean. But because of, anyways, so just it was supposed to be, uploaded back then. Yeah, and just making the video. Anyways, and also before I say everything, just try to I know I have a difficulty with speaking, like at least when it comes to video, but well, in general, but just try to keep up with me and try to get what I'm saying, like focus on what I'm trying to get you at. All right. So yeah. Anyways, in this video, I'm going to talk about a movie that released back in April 29. Yeah, actually. And so, which I know also I can tell it's out of theaters right now, cinemas, and since it did bad apparently. But the movie I'm talking about and that I'm going to be discussing is the Ratchet Clank movie. Yeah. So yeah, again, it came out. It was Friday that time, and so I've seen it back then, the same day when it released, and yeah, I've seen it at night. And funny story, I was actually the only one there in the cinema, literally first time. Like I mean, in the room. Yeah. So yeah. Anyways, I'm going to be discussing as for the movie. It's Easter eggs, humor, and differences. Like differences and what's expected and expected. Yeah. So yeah, this movie is based on a series that's pretty much a little more than 10 years old, a little over a decade, and it's a PlayStation exclusive series, and it's about this Lombax and robot where they meet each other and become companions, and so pretty much his Ratchet it's his Clank's like Ratchet is pretty much well, Clank is pretty much Ratchet's backpack. So yeah, again, that's what it's about. So they finally made a movie. They announced it back in April of 2013. Then they released a trailer for it in June of 2 years ago. I remember it was 2 years ago. But then, or maybe last year, like this summer. I mean, it could be actually. So yeah, why not? I'm not sure. But then they released more trailers this year. I remember. I think it was just this year, early 2016. Yeah. So further, like trailers and all that. Oh, and just saying they also uploaded on Instagram, from Insomnia Games about that they were giving a test screening for people and well, like a test screening back in February of last year. Then they aired it in May as a private screening in France, Cannes, France, which that's where Mr. is about. Yeah. So again, yeah, I watched the movie and right now let's just get into it. Yeah. And actually, so the Easter eggs, there's 6 of them. Well, there's 4. Well, technically 6, but there is 3 in a scene. So yeah, the first 3, which is in the scene, is pretty much where Clank was trying to investigate. Well, like scan Ratchet species to know what he is. And so the first one that they showed was Daxter. Then they showed Dan Johnson. Just I think he was a former worker at Insomnia Games. Then they also showed Sly Cooper from the movie version, which I don't know what happened to it. There was no further news or information about it. Yeah, so it's only one scene pretty much, and then they were all crossed X that's not his species. Yeah, so that was the first scene, and like pretty much Easter egg, like as a pack. I mean, yep. And those. So let's get right into the second one. The second one is where Hilarious, she is playing, at her break room, just at her office, and so she was playing Ratchet and Clank Up Your Arsenal. But it looked a little different, like the text and whatever, like what it says, like how much ammo and all that. But just, again, she was playing, and, I can tell it looked pretty much online. But I don't know if you can play third person or first person, because in online you only play third person, and that's, yeah. But there's an option you can play, first person in the campaign, like the story mode, I mean. So yeah, that was the second Easter egg, and also at that scene, like I mean, at her office on the like the board, like where the pin board. So anyways, there was a picture of a Zoni, So yeah, she had one there pinned on the board, and the last. No, sorry. Before the last Easter egg, where Quark, when he had a USB, when he went into the ship, and I don't know what it had in the USB. It had like a evil, diabolic, just evil betrayal plan. Oops. Anyways, and so when he plugged the USB into the home system, the PlayStation 1 startup sound all of a sudden played. And it's funny because while he was playing, he was lowering the volume. Yeah. And also, and the last Easter egg is, when Ratchet was fighting with Quark, he has, a pistol. It's a constructor pistol, and it's red, and yeah, it's customized, and, it has like a puncher when he presses on it. So that's like pretty much the same weapon from and the first one that you get and use in Ratchet and Clank: A Crack in Time. But yeah, it's original orange, but when you customize it, you can make it red. But it did not have the boxer part. Yeah. Anyway, so those are all the Easter eggs. So right now, let's get into the humor. The humor that I liked is when Ratchet picked up Clank and he was at his room, and he had these posters of Galactic Rangers, but he wasn't in it. And so he says, "Oh, like these are my friends. Yeah, I know them." And so I even know them. But Clank even also asked, "But why aren't you in them?" Well, somebody had to take the picture. And yeah, that was a good, funny scene when he said that. That was very smart. Yeah. And the second humor, and which that I liked, was where Nefarious was talking to Drek about, like, I think pointing to Quark or Clank at his office. And it was like, "Oh, well, there's somebody who's behind it or that knows it." Oh, oh, oh. That was a really hilarious scene, and I think they had like a suspense sound again and again because of Drek being so dumb not figuring out what he meant. Yeah, anyways, the movie had a lot of humor and dumb stuff, and as for a game, like the game actually that had also a lot of humor, as for the series, was Into the Nexus. That's what it focused on mainly, and I remember there was a humor part that I really liked from Into the Nexus, where, they see Neftin pretty much, having an knife on Ratchet's poster when they talk to him at this really, like, I don't know, mold planet, if I mean. Well, like, I don't know what's the word, but it's like green planet and all that, It's like the slime thing. Yeah, let's say slime. Mold and slime. Yeah. So the third one that I liked, humor scene, was pretty much, anyways, like when Hilarious said, I don't know what she says, but then at the end when she talks to, Brax, she says, "Right, Brax?" And he was like, "What now?" Yeah, when he was flipping his, combustor. Yeah, that's the weapon that they used pretty much in the movie. Yeah. Also, oh, there's also a scene, I actually forgot about this, like, I'm not sure what it means, but about "tell me everything," but, yeah, I forgot, it's just, there was a scene where it says pretty much "tell me everything." I don't know who says that and to who, so I'm sorry. But if you see the movie, you'll remember it, like, you'll know what I mean then, and when you see somebody says that, then you can remind me, well, like, "Oh, that's the guy, that's the thing that this guy was talking about." Yeah. Okay, on to the next humor scene, when Ratchet pretty much, like, I don't know what he did, like when he went, I think, to the ship himself where Quark was in it, and like Draken went to do it by himself, him and Clank, or just himself. I think Clank was with him, and then when he was launched off from Draken, who had the space off to Velden, and how he took his suit off, his proto suit, and so when Clank went over to him to his garage and was talking to him like, "Come on, Ratchet, I know everybody makes mistakes," type of thing, trying to cheer him up. And then, when Ratchet said, "It was a complete disaster," then Clank said, "It wasn't a complete disaster," but then, I don't know what the guy is name, but, like, the guy who works with Ratchet in the garage, he was watching the news, and Darla Gratch, I think, Darla Gratch, she was saying right after Clank what he said, she said, a complete disaster," and then, the guy was lowering the volume. Yeah, and it's like a chain reaction, yeah, and it's like, "Oh, no, it was a complete disaster," yeah. Also, before the last humor scene, also, while Ratchet and Clank were fighting with Quark, or no, fighting with Nefarious, I think that was after Quark, like, I don't know, just which part exactly, but I know it was Quark first, then, Nefarious, but then, like, and it was like, Nefarious was talking, Dr. Nefarious, telling Ratchet and Clank, "Joke's on you, and I'm going to get the last laugh," and then, I don't know, then they kept going on and on and on, and, like, this scene was going continuous, like, Nefarious was like, "No, I'm getting the last life, I'm getting it," I don't know, it's like, there was a really funny one that it did not end, and I think it was Ratchet and Clank kept talking to him, and like, "Nope, you're not getting it," and I don't know, whatever, it was right after the Quark fight, I think exactly after that, yeah. And also, the last humor scene is pretty much, right when the credits come, and when it ends, you'll see the plumber, and he's like, "Hey, what are you doing here? No, there's no extra special secret scene, alright? Just go on, alright? The movie has ended." Yeah. Alright, and now on to just before the last thing is the differences. The differences that I've seen is pretty much that they only had in the movie Planet Velden, Drake Industries, and Eliro City, which is, Kurwan, and the Deplanetizer. They did not have any more, they did not have any more planets, like, compared to the game. And yeah, also there were no helipack and thruster pack. They did have a jetpack, but there were different voice actors for Drek, Mr. Zurkon, and the plumber. like, compared to the game. Yeah, the plumber. Oh yeah, since I wrote this, apparently, yeah, actually he did have a different voice actor, and also Ratchet doesn't. Huh. Okay, wait, yeah, Drake and Darla Ratchet they don't have corneas, the black part, and Ratchet doesn't. Yeah, I don't know, but just maybe I was going to say that he just. Never mind. There were also different enemies compared to the game, and no bolt boxes were broken, and no nanotechs were shown. I don't know. I wish it could have broken. Probably like an OCD thing. Yeah. So those are the differences. And on to the last thing, the expected slash unexpected. Well, sorry, slash expected. Guys, I'm really sorry. That's what I mean by difficulty. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. At least you have this video and I'm giving thoughts. Everybody is different, and you know what I mean. I'm very sorry. And there's something you don't know about me, but like it may be the reason, but I don't know if I will say it. I think I already said it actually, but and I don't know what video. Maybe before the like last one where I spoke. Anyways, so we're on to the like I already said, Nefarious was in it. Drake, Jim, Darla Gratch, and I think I meant and the plumber, and yeah, I don't know what's after it because I continue. And then to the cafeteria, it's Meatloaf Day, and then Ratchet Lookout, and there's no camera on Quark's flip phone. Oh yeah, about to the cafeteria, it's Meatloaf Day. That's like pretty much the line what Quark said to Helga and Ratchet and Clank up your arsenal before Ratchet and Clank go into this planet where it's pretty much orange, where it has a lot of Tyrannoids. Yeah. And then they fight off this huge Tyrannoid monster, and pretty much Quark getting the credit for that. It's almost like a copyright thing. Copyright Quark. Ratchet and Clank fought that monster. Also about the Ratchet Lookout, that's like pretty much also lined in the first cutscene in Ratchet and Clank Tools of Destruction, where while they were flying the whatever it's called, like this hoverboard thing that they built. And there's no camera Quark's flip phone. Like that's pretty mumuch a thing that Cinema Sins would mention. I don't know if they will do a review in that movie. But yeah, and actually, yeah, in the movies from Canadian producers, and actually not much, that's Canadian, even though that's like the U.S., are known here. They don't get really, noticed like the movie. And actually, they're the same producers, and just who made this movie, Escape from Planet Earth. Who made it? I think it's Rainmaker. Yeah. So anyways, those are all like what I wanted to say: the Easter eggs, humor, differences on like anything else that's expected or unexpected, like lines. Well, you know what I mean. Easter eggs part 2, except the whole Nefarious Drake, Jim, and Darla Gratch, and I think the plumber. But again, did not continue that, and what the difference is about Ratchet doesn't. Something, I think it's yeah. So those are all what I wanted to mention about the movie, and on to the rating. The movie, I would give it like a 9.5 or just a 9. Maybe a 9 would make sense, but visual wise, the movie looked really good. Also the game, like as they would call it, Pixar like. So yeah, both of them were really good, and just go on and watch the movie. When it comes on DVD, and I've seen it come on YouTube August 2nd, but like either August or July or August it will come out. Just rent the movie as cheap as possible, also as quality as possible, and just watch the movie, and then you can give your own opinion. Just tell me, like, you just say your own thoughts, and why not even comment below then if you've seen it, and like tell me what you think. Yeah, the movie looked really, really good, but like, I don't know, just, it was really good, but I can tell why actually it went bad. But yeah, maybe there wasn't that much action, and maybe the story on like, okay, we get it, they met, and then they met, and that's it. Maybe it's like the first game, but no, it's based on the game, which is based on based on the movie. Okay, about the game, based on the movie, based on the first game. A game based on the movie, based on the first game. But this one's based on the game. Well, like, I think the online is only for the game. Yeah. So, should you watch the movie first or play the game? I would say you should watch the movie first, then play the game. But yeah, the movie is really good, and the game, like, everything about the game is perfect. But they did change some things, like, kind of example, like, you can't see cutscenes, well, like, that's not it. But, like, the last time you could see was Into the Nexus. But my point is that they changed it so much from the original. They did have a bouncer, though, like the weapon, which only can get it through exclusive, if you pre-ordered the game. I don't know if you can later, then I think I've heard that, you can through the PlayStation Plus store, like, PlayStation Store. Hopefully, I think that's it about me with the movie, like, what I wanted to say. So, hopefully you guys, enjoyed the video. Yeah, the movie was really good, but, like, apparently, yeah, but just, I really liked it. Oh, yeah, it's almost like with the so-called Batman vs. Superman, but, you seeing it, then you can judge on it, even though the movie wasn't, but yeah, I've seen the movie. Yeah, Dawn of Justice. Yeah, just I wanted to watch the movie. It was really good, and you get what I mean. Yeah. So that was my review for the movie, and sorry for repeating some words, and I'm really sorry. I know it's annoying, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just please understand. And I know it's because hmm, yeah, I don't know. And again, I was supposed to make this video a while ago, like a month ago. I mean, just like or either the 30th, because then that wouldn't be exactly a month ago. The 29th, I know I couldn't do it that day since I even watched it at night. But yeah, I just take too much time. That's why in my life, and I don't do much videos. That's why. That's the only thing I take too much time. So much time is YouTube. Yeah, like uploading. I mean, of course. Yeah, yeah. It seems weird where people don't upload, but they can like or comment. It's almost like Instagram. You don't post much, but you don't. You go and still like or comment, and it's almost like if you don't post much, it means you're also not Instagram like on the app. It's almost like you're being sneaky. So I'll see you guys later next time, and peace out. Just and tell me later, and hopefully enjoy the movie.